everyone, this is FreeplayFrenchie. Welcome back to my wonderful bathroom. This video today is the collection of all the radio snippets I did with my sister on her radio show for Brighton's Juice Radio. So for those of you who might be in America or somewhere else in England, you know Brighton's down the south coast, right near the beach, near the sea. It's a lovely, lovely city, Brighton is. It's quite well known for its LGBT community. I love it there, I go there all the time. Anyway, she did a show there all the time. She was a presenter, and every Thursday I went and did little snippets with her, little featurette about geeky and nerdy stuff and gaming stuff, and it was so much fun. I loved working with her, and we did about six, 7 weeks worth actually. These are all the ones I've got. I think it's all of them, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to put them all together. There's no radio music or background stuff, it's just us talking because that would have required more editing and I wasn't able to stay longer at the studio to do that on her computers, and it was a whole new system and everything else. It was kind of scary. So I've literally just got the raw audio of us talking that was going to be edited afterwards. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to add some pictures in as well, so it's not just me and her talking on a big black screen for you to watch. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, and I've been filming this on my phone, which is why I'm in my bad angle, etc, etc. I just wanted to make this quick because I wanted it to go up today. So I hope you enjoy. Be cool, be kind, and also let me know in the comments what you think. If you thought it was interesting and stuff, because I might be doing it on another show another time, or setting up a show or something else with it, because it's definitely something I'm interested in. So let me know what you thought, and give me a little like if you think it was awesome and good and not absolutely terrible. They start off kind of funny and then they get progressively better, so hang in there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.
It's Brighton's Juice 107.2. I'm Talia French. Thanks very much for joining me this afternoon. And today I'm joined by a very special guest, FreeplayFrenchie, who's from the Geek Life, who cover all things geeking and gaming, fantasy and magic.
Yes, that's pretty much everything. I'm dipped into all different sorts of genres, really. Gaming, consoles, PS4, virtual reality, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Everything.
So the Geek Life is essentially everything that people geek out a little bit on.
All the things that we love to talk about, that we disappear into our bedrooms for and not come out for a weekend, all that kind of stuff. Cosplays, and the latest, Pokemon Go.
So this is a big one that's kicked off in Brighton. A lot of people know Pokemon from like the 90s. People remember that song, remember collecting the sparkly cards and having the little figurines. So it's kind of that nostalgic feel that we've gone back to Pokemon Go.
Yes, it is. And it's really good, especially in Brighton. Brighton is covered in Pokestops where Pokemon Go players can collect little balls and get raspberries and potions, and it's just so much fun. And there's been some events in Brighton as well, Pokemon Go meetups. So loads of people have been getting together, using all their lures to lure the Pokemon there, and then just cashing in and getting all the rare types and the water types. It's been amazing.
So Brighton, a really good hub for getting involved in Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Who have you caught so far in the city?
Well, I'm quite proud. I've caught myself a Snorlax.
Oh, I love the Snorlax. I remember that's the big teddy bear one that's asleep, right?
Yes, I did have to go quite far. There was a lot of walking. I had to use nearly all of my raspberries, which get the Pokemon to love you some more, and use my great balls as well. But it did work, and I did get it.
Whereabouts?
It was in the lanes, actually, near Snooper's Paradise, I think.
Okay, good little tip. So what would you recommend for somebody who maybe remembers Pokemon from the first time round, before all the virtual reality and before all this kicked off? How would you start up? What do you have to do? What's the first steps?
The first steps really are choosing your character, and then about level 5 you pick your team Valor, Team Mystic or Team Instinct, depending on how you're feeling. But I would recommend just, exploring, going out, having a look around, take some water with you, take some snacks, take some friends, or even better, get someone to drive you around.
So this is the idea, right? The idea is that you get out and about, you explore, you do some exercise, but you're saying there's a little bit of a sneak cheat here.
I'm saying if you would like to cash in on the rarest ones, maybe go for a day trip, go out to Chichester, maybe London, and just, get what comes up as you go along.
Good little tip. Right, okay. Well, thanks very much for popping in and giving us the lowdown on Pokemon Go. We'll see you next week for the latest in the Geek Life. And the best way to keep up to date with you is on Instagram.
Yes, that's it, at FreeplayFrenchie.
It's Brighton's Juice 107.2. I'm Talia. Thanks very much for joining me for the show this afternoon. And today I've got a special guest who's popped into the studio, FreeplayFrenchie from the Geek Life. Thanks very much for coming in.
It's been so fun this week. I had to pull myself away from my PlayStation.
It's been a big old week this week. The big one, of course, Abzu, the new game.
Yeah, from the creators of Journey. That was a beautiful game in itself. But Abzu, I think, is in a way going to beat that one.
Really? So tell me about what it's like.
So you play a diver who swims underwater, and you're swimming with sharks, and there's a mystery, and honestly it's just so visually stunning. I love it so much.
So it's a good one for fantasy fans.
Yes, definitely. And for those who just want something to disappear into, because the controls are brilliant, and honestly it's just stunning.
This is something you definitely recommend for geeks out there.
Yes, if you have a PlayStation 4, it is coming out on Xbox One. It's going to be available for everyone, and it's quite cheap as well, so it's definitely one to get.
So this is what you've been involved in all week. So you've not yet got to Suicide Squad?
No, unfortunately not. Even though I am a massive DC fan, I'm still yet to go and see it. I think I'll go and see it with the Geek Girl brunch in Brighton, actually.
Well, and this is the thing that you've popped in to talk to us about today, the Geek Girl brunch, which is based in Brighton, but that's not where it started, is it?
No, actually it's all started in America, but now we're travelling all across the world, and we've got a new one started up in Brighton.
Fantastic. So we're going to have a bit more chat about the Geek Girl brunch, which is set up in our city after this. It's the radio station for the city, Brighton's Juice 107.2. I'm Talia, and today I'm joined by FreeplayFrenchie from the Geek Life, which is essentially a website for all things in a geek's life.
Yes, everyone there is into cosplay, Comic Cons. We've recently been covering a Game Expo in America. We're based in Arizona, but really I'm covering everything in Brighton that we can get our hands on, geeky and nerdy stuff.
And this week you're looking particularly at Geek Life in the city.
Yes, and especially the new Geek Girl brunch we've just got set up. I went to the last one and got a Funko Pop for free, so I definitely want to talk about that one.
What is a Funko Pop?
It's those collectibles. It's what the little collectibles in HMV and game and all those things with the big heads.
Oh, right, I'm with you. Which one?
I got Hermione from Harry Potter.
Oh, cute. And this is because it was a Harry Potter themed Geek Girl brunch.
Yeah, we were playing Trivial Pursuit and Destination, which is where you have to compete and get to all the house points. And essentially I was there with all our other geeky girls, and I won. I was very happy.
Good work. Represent FreeplayFrenchie. So where did you meet for the first one?
The first one we went to was Cafe Nor, up that really steep hill, which was a bit of a marathon walk, I'll have to say. But I would say the cake made it possible.
So that's what it's all about, playing some games, board games or Top Trumps or Trivial Pursuit, and then eating some cake and then going and catching a flick.
Yeah, going and catching a movie, or even going to the Thai Festival, which we're going to on the 20th of August.
So this is the second event that you're going to be holding, 20th of August, the second Geek Girl brunch. What is the theme for this one?
I think this one's going to be DC themed, because we're going to see Suicide Squad, which I'm so excited for. I can't wait to see the new Joker, and also see the Thai Festival, but we've got a few more details to come later on. I think we're going to be playing some DC games as well, and everything sort of comic themed.
So at the moment you're the winner, so theoretically it's your challenge putting out there for people to come and take your crown.
I think so, yeah. I'm a bit nervous really. I'm going to have to do some practicing before I go, make sure my board game skills are up to scratch.
And there's prizes as well. Prizes, cake, board games and Marvel stuff. What's not to love?
Yeah, exactly. And especially if you're a collector, you never know what you're going to get your hands on. I think I'll be bringing along the next Funko Pop for someone to grab.
Wicked. So this one's taking place on the 20th of August, and the best place to check for details and information and keep up to date is the Facebook page.
Yes, that's right. The Geek Girl Brunch Brighton, or even just go onto the website and it'll be on there as well.
Well, have a great time, and obviously report back to us on how it goes down and what you reckon to the new Suicide Squad film.
I think it's going to be good, personally. I just think the fan in me will just sit there with eyes wide open. I'll love it, whatever they say.
And in the meantime, how can people keep up to date with you?
I'll be on Instagram, so you can find me at FreeplayFrenchie.
Nice one. Well, we'll see you next week.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed those little snippets from the featurettes I did with my sister on her radio show. The problem is there's too many of them. I've just realised I was going to put them all into one video, but they're like 2 minutes each. So I don't want to give them all to you now and you just, you know, be bogged down in them at all. So I've done a couple in this one. I'm going to make maybe a part 2, maybe a part 3, depending on how long they are. I don't want to make them too long because it's just listening, otherwise it's boring. So I hope you enjoyed these ones, guys. I'm going to make a couple more. Thank you as always for listening this time and watching. Be cool, be kind, and I'll see you in the next episode. Probably Doctor Strange 2, probably a Black Panther origin movie, and possibly an Inhumans first movie as well. Kevin Feige, the mastermind behind interlocking all the Marvel movies, have said that after Infinity Wars it's going to be distinctly different. So the narrative's still going to be there, but there's going to be different heroes and characters at the forefront.